Yeah.
Okay. Push the button here. I'd like to welcome everybody to my stream. I'm back. Took last weekend off, had a great time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No idea where I am. Oh, wait. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well this weekend. Hope you're doing great. Hope you had a great week. Getting there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, get over here. So we're gonna play Diablo IV today. I've been doing seasonal stuff on Diablo. A lot of it, quite honestly, as
Not
you will.
while I'm in town.
Be quiet, you. As you'll be able to tell here, seasonal character. I am level 83. So I'm working towards 100 with the seasonal character. And for those who do not know, and with Diablo seasons, you have to create a new character when the season starts to take part in all of the stuff. And so I did that. I made another Necromancer, and for the record, Necromancer is the best class in the entire game, at least as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if they've balanced out anything since I last played this game before this, but Necromancers are just nasty. So, on the way to level 100, we are going to do stuff to get the Whispering Tree, whatever it is. This is the season of loot. And basically, there's these little areas who pop up here. This expires in 40 minutes to do this. These will pop up randomly around the world throughout, throughout the time. This is a open world kind of game. Actually, it's kind of MMO in a way. But I will be able to run and do all these events, and I have to get grim favors to get the Whisper Tree to give me some treasures. We can see here why is the whisper? Okay, I guess I don't have any whispers right now, so I think I have to get 10 grim favors together, and then you'll be able to take part in getting a treasure chest from the Whispering Tree. And you also get a big bump up in experience for doing it too. That's another reason why. I started playing Diablo IV again. I know it's a live service game, and I often rail against live service games, but Diablo IV isn't that bad when you compare to what it is versus what it's fine, I guess. I still don't care for live service games as a whole, but Diablo 4 is probably the best of the bunch. So I'm collecting these orbs. Once I get 100, I'll be able to take them to a doohickey and get my kill 3 things, and it'll get me 3 grim favors. We have 66 already, so we're not doing that poorly here. Go. 73. And I don't know if the build I'm using is really that great of a build, but honestly, I'm not actually using a build, so to speak. I'm just kind of doing my own thing and training what I want to train. So I don't know if what I'm doing is effective or not effective. I can tell you that it's worked out pretty well for me so far. I am on World Tier 4, which is the highest world tier. So I do stand a chance of getting my butt kicked. I do sometimes run into something where all of a sudden my character will go down really fast. So there we go. Now we have 100 of those. Oh gosh. Okay, that was another necromancer. Okay, here come the bad guys. Alright. We got 3 Grim Favors for that. So that was really cool. Now it says on here, Whispers of the Dead, we have 3 Grim Favors. We need 10 Grim Favors to get a treasure chest from the Whispering Tree, so definitely take care of that. That's got another Necromancer here. I have no idea what a good build is for a Necromancer. I'm just, like I said, I'm just doing it by ear. Completing this will actually give us 5 Grim Favors. And basically, it's just completing a dungeon. I do those as often because they're worth 5. Hey Amanda, how are you doing? Lots of stuff blowing up here. So I want everyone to know my trip to up north was actually really nice. My amazing, loving, wonderful girlfriend and I sat on a deck. I'm glad you must really like Colorado. I sat out on a deck and overlooked a river for 3 days and didn't do anything I didn't want to do. It was quite nice. It was nice and relaxing and restful. It's really what I needed, was to kind of unplug and get my mind back right where it needed to be. And I really needed it, basically. And I feel a lot better. My first day back to work, I was a little skittish, but I've calmed down and my body's getting more used to some new medication that I'm on, so everything is going better. Oh, you burnt your... Oh, you're like me. You have 2 colors. It's white and red. Right? Hope it's not too bad, though. Okay. So this is a dungeon. The Heathen's Keep. It says travel to the inner sanctum, what it wants us to do. Oh gosh, see? I just took a lot of hits there. Four colors now. When I was in Colorado, it was gorgeous. I loved the scenery. And they had those things there called mountains, which, for those who don't know, Valley Girl and I both, well, she lived in Illinois, I live in Illinois. They don't have mountains here. They have flat. There's no sides to the picture, as my girlfriend would say. So, but Colorado was absolutely gorgeous when I was there. Yeah, see, I live at the top of a hill in the town I live in, and it's still just a hill, you know? I mean, it's not anything big. And there's houses all around here that are on top of the same hill. So I don't want anyone thinking that I have this huge mansion I'm living in, because I'm not. I'm living in a very beautiful house, but... Oh gosh. So I think the dungeons in Diablo 4 are randomized. I don't believe they all have the same map. Diablo has always been a game about randomization when it comes to the game, but since this is an open world MMO kind of game, they actually the world is the same for everybody, but the dungeons I believe are randomly generated. Marcel's has some hills over there. There's just not a lot in Illinois, is what I'm saying. Illinois is a very flat. If I walk a mile that way, and I'm pointing out my window, I will see nothing but cornfields until we reach Des Moines. Basically, it's. And yes, I mean Des Moines, Iowa. Holy cow. Okay, we're getting ambushed here.
I'm not ready.
Ah, no, don't. Okay, anybody else with a comment? I guess not. Ooh, there's a chest. Yeah, I like Colorado though. It was beautiful. Beautiful part of the country. And it's because I live outside of Chicago. If you go a half hour that way, the other way, you'll end up basically going into a part of the state where you can't tell the difference between any of the cities you're in if you didn't know. Because it's all one big, huge, long thing. You know, it's not, you can't tell the difference between Aurora or Batavia. You know, they all look the same. There's no interruption between them. Oh wow. Okay. Well, as long as you know where you are and how to get back, that's all that's really important. But nowadays you have GPS, so I mean, everyone who has GPS is fine. Just load up Google Maps on your phone and off you go.
Unless properly motivated. We have many useful tools to inflict pain upon these soulless beasts. Their screams, harsh and howling, eventually become like a song of truth. It is a blessing to be able to end their suffering and send their demented souls back to hell.
Yeah, it was beautiful up there where I was. I tell you, I can't tell people enough about how important it is for your mind to unwind and relax. And you know, I've talked about it before about my mind and the way my mind's been going 90 miles an hour for the last year. And I'm trying to get it to slow down, and I'm having to have help do it because of just the way my mind works. And there's just something about being able to be somewhere completely serene and peaceful. And I love the waterfront. I love the water, basically. And just looking over it and taking a deep breath and just going, nothing is wrong. And that is what my trip was for me. And I know I wasn't here last week, but it was very important for me to do that. It's the first time I've been able to really have any time off like that since September of last year when I went to Italy. So, almost a year. Oh. Ah, see? I took a shot. I told you. It can happen. My golem stays with me, my iron golem there. I will have to get bodies here to bring back my skeletons. Oh, it's the mortar one that got me, yeah.
I need more time.
But I really can't stress enough how important it is to really just have some time to recover and your thoughts, you know. And that's what I was able to do last weekend. We got an Airbnb of a condo overlooking the river, and just it was nice. And the thing is, there's a lot of folks, and my girlfriend's one of these type of people that thinks, who believes that experiences are the best part of anything, and she's not wrong. You know, there are times where I've gone on trips with her where I basically was like, I don't want to do anything. She's like, no, we need to do stuff, and she was right. But in this case, we just sat there and relaxed and ate some good food and had a great time. Just getting Oh, I was supposed to keep them alive.
You deserve this. Never seen anyone fight like you.
That's right. That was a lot of people that I just slaughtered. Let's open this chest and see what we get. So everything's about loot right now in this game. I'm doing my best to get better loot. The problem is I'm really in love with a lot of the stuff that I have, so finding better equipment than what I am currently equipped with is been difficult. In particular, my ring department. I would really love to be able to take these rings that I've had on for like 50 levels and upgrade them, because they're so good. But, I don't think you can do that. Oh god, get out of it. No, no. Oh, I got a season battle pass thing. Hey! What did I get? Let me get back there. No, I got chest armor. Cool, I'll have to look at that. It's cosmetic. I did get the battle pass just for fun. It's only $10, and I just thought I'd do it for... Oh, hi guys. And I just got a Paragon point, okay? We're gonna go... there. This might be the inner sanctum that we're looking for. Oh yeah, it is. stand a chance. Right here, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go do this one. Get ourselves some grim favors. Some grim favors. But the nice thing about being a necromancer is basically you have to... all you're really doing is crowd controlling for the most part. Your skeletons and your golem will take down everything. I just kind of stand back and use this siphon feature to suck all the health out of them. And to further show how cool this is, I have 100 million gold. Because you get so much gold doing this stuff. Especially on the 4th world tier, where everything drops more gold, you get more experience, it's just something else. And so, but you have to be... It suggests you be level 70. I went here at level 62, I think, and just kind of bought the farm a couple of times, because I was up against a lot of things that were killing me really fast. But you stick with it. You keep getting that big experience bump up from killing stuff, and you level up. And that's what I've been doing. That's what I did. And now I'm level 83. So we're looking for something on our map that's going to show us. Oh, hi guys. Looking for like a something to do with corpses. You know, oh, I see it. Okay, I know I'm looking for now. Chest first of all. Okay, we'll get that. That's what I'm looking for right there. That purple thing. And now we get to kill some things. And now the boss will come up. There he is. He was dead before he even hit me. So one more grim favor, and we're going to get a whisper tree chest. So let's go over and do this one over here. And the loot is not just the good thing about it. Like I said, you get a big experience cache for doing it as well. And from what I can honestly tell you, what I've played of this is the first time I've really done anything seasonal in Diablo. Like, I played Diablo 3, but I never really got into the seasonal stuff. I just liked playing the game, and that kind of thing. With this, this is the first time I've really done this. It's about building up your character as quickly as possible, so you can get to that 4th world tier, so you can get that really good gear and that really cool stuff. You know, that's the whole thing. So that is something that's very... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Very valuable, I think, to do, is to build your character up as quickly as you can and start taking them to world tiers 2, 3, and 4. There's 17 minutes left for the bloodpox infestation. Okay, we'll take care of that. And everything revolves around you getting experience, you know, getting the seasonal battle pass stuff. If you buy the battle pass, if you know, there's some free stuff in the in that as well. But to get all of it, all you gotta do is kill stuff. And it does give you more if you're on a higher world tier, so. And the funny thing is I was playing this game, and I didn't realize there were different world tiers. I thought there was, Diablo's always had this, casual, medium, difficult, nightmare, hell. I think Diablo 3 had, like, a lot of hell modes, things like that. But, I was thinking when I got to about level 60 in the game with this character, I was like, it's going to take me forever to get to level 100 with the way this experience, everything I'm fighting is max level 50, right? Well, then I realized if you do some specific dungeons, you can go to the next world tier, and then they give you a bump up in golden experience. So that's what I did, and now I'm gaining a heck of a lot more experience in gold. Get out of the way.
Take this, my friend. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
I'm sure it will. Thank you, laddie. Now it says we get a treat from the Whispering Tree, so let's go... Or Tree of Whispers, I'm sorry. Tree of Whispers. Let's go see what he's going to give us. I'll go ahead and tell you, it's going to be a lot of money. Probably some gems. Probably, it's going to be whatever... You get to choose between 3 different types of chests, and usually it has to be it's a speciality kind of thing. Ooh, I need to sell. I don't sell in this game. I don't need to sell because I have 100 million gold. I actually just kind of salvage everything.
Use these.
I did die, so
Use it well.
every time you die, you lose 10% of your the durability of your weapons and armor. So drop by the blacksmith and take care of that. Let's go see what the Tree of Whispers has for us. Okay.
It is done.
Alright, so a collection of helms, collection of boots, or the greater collection of two-handed weapons. I'm going to take that because it's greater, which means it's going to have better stuff in it. Now, I do have a two-handed scythe, or sickle, I guess. Sickle is two-handed, scythe is one-handed. Let's see what she gave us. A great sword. No. No. Okay, now this is interesting. Alright, decompose. It's 27 more damage. Doesn't give me as much intelligence. That's kind of what I want, is the intelligence boost. So I'm not going to keep any of that, but I'm going to salvage all of it. And we're almost at another Paragon point, so that's very cool. Very cool indeed. We'll do a quick little salvage here.
There's that.
And now we're going to go off to our next area, right? Going to go off to our next area over here, right? Druid only, Whispers, Spires. Okay, so we're just going to head off. 28 minutes to do as much as we can over here. And the things will recycle. They'll go to different areas. But I think we have until August, the early August, for the thing to be over. The season to be over. And I've almost... I mean, 90 is the top level here, right? And I'm at level 81, and I still have some time to go, so I'm probably going to hit the max and get everything. And don't kid yourself, they are about money in this game. It is for all intents and purposes, a Live service games are a way about making money, guys. That's all they're. I could really tell you, that's 100% honest and true. Is that these games are they meant to entertain you? Yes, and they're supposed to be entertaining to the point where you'll want to dip into your wallet and spend a little more than what you did on the sticker price. And I've been railed against these games a lot. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League is one of them. Marvel's Avengers, the Square Enix travesty, another one of those live service games. The problem with those games was, well, Suicide Squad had a lot of problems. And Suicide Squad's so bad, they're giving it away for free on Prime Day. If you're a Prime member, I think you get it for free on PC with Prime. That's how... I mean, and the game hadn't even been out 6 months. That's how big of a failure that game is. Collect all these wonderful little motes. Oh, there's a chest right there. We'll grab that. But Diablo's always been fun to me, so the live service stuff doesn't get in the way of the game being what Diablo is at its core, which is the dungeon crawling looters, you know. So I don't. Is this my favorite of the series? No, absolutely not. But you know, they could have done a lot worse. The only other thing about the seasonal stuff that you should probably know is the Helltide. And there are certain areas in the world that are corrupted by the Helltide, and that is where a lot of stuff really goes down. Really tough monsters are there. You'll really find... you know, you find chests that you have to unlock with certain things, you know, certain items you collect from monsters as you in that area. There's a big demon that you'll have to that you don't have to, but you will have the ability to fight, that people will do, and it's pretty nuts. I mean, I'm probably strong enough to go there and do it now at 80, but at 62 I was doing it, and there'd be several times where I was just getting my butt whipped the second I entered a battle. So, look, with the big, you know, strong demon. I mean. Oh, get away. Almost ate it there. I'm looking for... Oh no, I see it. Oh, by the way, there's no pause in this game either, because it is a live service game that you're playing with everybody at the same time. So do not be surprised. Don't go to your sub screen like I just did and expect to be okay when you come back out. Okay, now I can see where things are. Down here. Boy, that big boy took a lot of damage. It'll be about midnight, Amanda-ish. A little after midnight, since I think like 12:15 mark probably. Unless I'm really having a good time and I don't get too sloshed, then then I'll play a little longer, maybe. Alright, I don't see what I'm looking for. I do see that dungeon. I am going to go into that dungeon, but I was going to try to get this little point here first. Da, 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 da. I appreciate you stopping by, though. I really do. Hopefully I'll see you. There's what I'm looking for. Oh, I got a Paragon point. That right there is what I'm looking for. Here we go. A champion of evil. Accept your challenge. Okay, I do have a Paragon point. I'm going to move to a different board. This one is about my golem, and I've managed to get a lot of really cool things for the golem to power him up. That being said, I'm sure I can go back and look at the Paragon board and reroute it the way that it needs to be done. Yes, 11 p.m. your time, being out in Colorado. That's a 3-hour change for you. Alright, this one says slay the channelers. Okay, so we have channelers we're going to have to take down here. The dungeons are usually 2 or 3 small tasks you have to do. Sometimes there's a boss, like in the last dungeon we fought a boss. Sometimes you don't fight a boss. Just depends on the dungeon, I guess. Da, 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 da. Got that. So, I've played Diablo since the very first one. I bought a PC just to play Diablo. The first one, when it first came out. Oh, that hurt. And I loved it, of course. I loved playing it. And then Diablo 2 came out, and I was like, oh my god, Diablo 2. Which is the best of the bunch, in my opinion. When then 3 came out. Ah! Now we have 4, but I have played it since the very beginning. And while I'm not a PC gamer per se, I do remember buying a powerful enough PC, because back during when Diablo 1 came out, the space race, so to speak, was about, you would go to the store and you'd buy a PC and it'd be obsolete the second you took it out of the box. Everything was moving so quickly, technology-wise, that you just couldn't keep up. And the software games were moving along with that. So if you could buy a PC and spend a couple $1,000s on it, and it'd be top of the line. And then 6 months later, that's what happened to me. I bought games that I couldn't play, because my PC that I had was obsolete. It was crap by that point, and it was only 6 months. It's not that way anymore. You buy a pretty good, PC, you're going to be all right. But I have a Steam Deck down there that I don't use that much, but I do have a Steam Deck that works out very well, pretty well as well. But it's just not like it used to be. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of got turned off of PC gaming, was because of the arms race. The race of not being able to guarantee that in 6 months I'll be able to play anything. That's why when you buy a console, you're guaranteed for at least 5 years, unless it's a crap console, right? Nintendo Wii U and Microsoft Xbox One, that kind of stuff. You're guaranteed to get. That's not fair. They sold their games for the Xbox One. You're guaranteed to have support for it for at least 5 years. So that's one of the reasons. Well, I grew up playing consoles too, but that's a big reason why I moved almost exclusively into console gaming, was because of that. And I got so frustrated with the way PC gaming was that it bugged me, and I never really forgave it, I guess is the best way to put it, is that I still worry that, you know, I'm going to go buy a high-end PC, and the next thing I know is I'm not going to be able to find anything for it. I don't know, and I realize that's me being paranoid, because it doesn't happen that way anymore, but it happened to me in the past. But the truth is, and I mean this wholeheartedly, you should game with whatever you want to game with. As far as I'm concerned, it does not matter. As long as you are having fun and enjoying the joy of what video games can bring you, the escapism that they can bring you. I don't care what you play on. And that's about as honest as I can be about it. And there'll be people that will tell you, you know, the other way that, oh no, it has to, you have to do, you can't. And it's like, yeah, I can actually. There's nothing wrong with wanting everybody to come together. And gaming is a very search of villagers for a laboratory key is what we're looking for now. Oh, okay. So this is going to have a boss because of the laboratory key, so we will fight a boss here, more than likely. We are just moving right along. There's another villager over there. Nope, no key. It always behooves you to kill as many monsters as you can, too. Yeah, you do get more for getting the Whisper Tree stuff and all that, but the thing is that you just keep getting XP with everything that you do, and you want to make sure you're getting your rewards as well for doing the Battle Pass stuff. Oh gosh.
Ready yet.
Yeah, I remember my first Diablo game that I played. With Diablo 1, I went with the rogue because she was just attacks. You know, I loved it. Holy crap! I saw that over there, but I want to check this guy out first. Oh, we got the laboratory key. Okay. We're not done, though. 'Cause I did see that over there. Collect all the money. Crap, okay. The funny thing is that I see a lot of PC gamers say, well, console gaming is dead. And I go, remind me again, what sold better last year? No, I know that eventually PC gaming is going to overtake consoles. I'm not stupid. But console gaming is far from dead. There are people who like the simplicity of the console and like the guarantee that they will be able to find games and such for their console. Enjoy the eggs before they hatch. Okay, where are these eggs? Oh, that egg. Oh, okay, I guess we did it. Okay. And again, I don't really care how you game as long as if you enjoy gaming and you enjoy the art and the love of the gaming and the culture and all that, and you're not hurting anybody else, knock yourself out. Don't care what you game on. Alright, so this is probably going to be where our boss is. Yep, here he... Oh, wait, no, wait. Okay, this is a three-parter. Hold on, there might not be a boss here. Gonna activate the levers. There we go. Slay all the enemies. Okay, so there's no boss here. We just have to kill all the bad guys. Get out of the way! There's 81. Okay. Ambushed from time to time, it looks like. So got you down. I usually slay all the enemies on a level anyway, so. Good deal, good deal. There we go, another ambush. That explosion that he just did right there has caught me so many times, and if I get caught in that, it's an instant death, so I'm glad I didn't get caught in it this time.
I'm not ready.
Holy cow, okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm happy. One of my bosses retired today. 70 years old. He deserves it. Deserves to retire after working that long. And quite honestly, I look at it... Oh, ambush. I look at it really simply. Hit me. My skeleton just kicked butt. No, I'd retire tomorrow if I could, but I've had, you know, a lot of my issues I've had recently. Oh, we're getting attacked. Slay the Swarm Master. Okay, oh, okay, so technically that wasn't the boss. No. Get those topaz fragments. Okay. But over the last year, I've actually had... I work... Technically, I work for two people. The auspices of the scope of my job is under the auspices of two different people. because I wear several hats at my job. I've said that before.
How can I help?
And what was that? Not as good. Well, over the last year, I've had to work for 3 different people, and one of the third person that I had to work with and I guess for was a terrible human being, and is a terrible human being. Oh, okay. Well, we just go this way then. Luckily, that person's no longer there, and they brought in somebody else that's going to replace my boss, who retired today. And this person is much better, just simply because they didn't come in thinking they were the smartest person in the entire room. And when I'm asked questions by this new person who I'll be working for as of Monday, they're asking because they really want to know, not because they're looking for a way to psychoanalyze everything that I do and look for ways to put me down. Is really the best way I can put that. And I really, really, really am glad that I have someone that understands what I've been going through, because they're going through a lot of the same stuff. I never really had a formal training for any of the... Well, I mean, the human resources part, yeah, I did. That's why I went to work there, was for human resources. And purchasing that I do, I had to teach myself how to do all that. I had to teach myself how to use the computer system. I had to teach myself what's expected of me in different ways and different things. You know, it's without getting into the nuts and bolts of it, let's just say that not everything... the computer system we use is very user-unfriendly, and then on top of everything, we don't use it properly. So, trying to get it to work properly is difficult. And this new person understands that, and there's going through a lot of the same growing pains that I went through. Oh, we have something happening here. So, when they ask me questions, they're wanting to know because they don't know. And the former person that was in that position was asking questions because they were trying to find ways to make me look dumb, basically. And I'm about as truthful of a situation as I can say. That's exactly what happened to me.
Please, help me find my baby.
So, I'm not saying everything's going to be hunky-dory. I'm just saying that compared to what I was up against 4 months ago, things are better. A big part of my anxiety is gone. I'm still battling it because, you know, I don't know if it's PTSD or not. I don't want to make it sound... I really don't want to make it sound like it is, because the people who have it, that when it first started, went to war, and I'm exceedingly respectful and supportive of our military. Holy crap! There's a lot of stuff going on here. But kind of what happened to me, you know, it's not something where you just go, oh, everything's better now. And
I'm not ready yet.
that was intense there for a second. Okay. But you know, when you're on heightened alert for months and months and months and months at a time, like, I kind of wish I could go back and just do a redo of going to Italy, quite honestly, because I was still paranoid through my entire trip of Italy. And not that I didn't have a good time, because I did, but I would love to do it again, or something similar, where I am not like I was. Holy crap, get out of the way.
I need more time.
No, get out of the way, get out of the way, it's gonna blow up! I almost died there. Looks like there's 2 more things to do here, and then we can move on to another area. Yeah, my whole point is, because, yeah, I do have a point, is that you're not, if you're dealing with a situation like I did, something similar, something worse, perhaps, okay, I have to go to the I have to go to the tree. It's not going to let me do the other thing. And I know I have Paragon. There we go. But anyway, my whole here I am just going on this big bender about this. My whole point is that you're not going to get over it in a day. You know, it's not going to be the kind of thing where everything changes and you go, oh, okay, everything's great now. No, if you go through something, these are the hell tides, by the way, because they're denoted in red. When you go through stuff like what I went through, or worse, because I don't want to make it sound like I had it worse than anybody else, because I probably have not. You just don't get over it. It's something that will stick with you for a while, and it might take you going to your doctor and telling your doctor about it and see if they can give you something for it. That's what boots.
Lost and found and lost.
I cannot do that.
What do we got? Okay, boots. Not as good as the boots that I'm wearing. Because, first of all, I get them... Okay, no, that's crap. But, now we're almost level 84 because of the experience boost, so that's awesome. But, yeah, just give yourself time. Don't think you're going to get through it, you know, in a day. It's not going to happen that way. The longer that you go through that stuff, the longer it's going to take you to get through it. So it's a process. It's not something you're going to be able to just take care of in a couple of days. It's something that's going to be it's something where you're going to have to come down off of it. Your mind, at least my mind, doesn't come off of high stress. Oh, okay. I have to go to another area. It doesn't. My mind doesn't come off of high stress situations like that. I needed time to recover. And for the first, I thought I was recovering, and I was. And then I realized, as I was recovering, because I did recover quite a bit, I was regressing a lot of ways as well. And it's any time that I did something wrong. Anytime that I did something, and even now, there are things that I know that come back to haunt me in some ways. Paranoia sets in, and all this crap sets in, and just terrible things happen, and you know, you're gonna make mistakes. Life is never perfect. Don't let yourself think that it is, and that, you know, life is not a Disney movie, guys. It really is not. So give yourself a chance to grow, give yourself a chance to learn, and give yourself a chance to, especially in high stress situations, to recover. Go to a happy place. do something that you love, and you know, try to find ways around it. Everyone deals with it a different way, but it's not something you're going to be able to just take care of. You know, I'm a very big advocate now for mental health, and I always was, but you know, I'm a Gen Xer, you know, and I've said it before. I was basically told a lot of times that, you know, you rub some dirt on it. You don't have to, you know, you don't show emotion. You're gonna be fine. Everything will be all right. Just give it some time. Go take a nap. Go sit down. Go play a game, and you'll be okay. You know, because that's what you do. And no, that's not the way that it works. I let things bottle up inside of me for a long time. It was not good for me, is what I'm saying. I still do it. You know, that's the thing, is something that I'm kind of figuring out right now is eating. Because when I get really stressed out and I get really anxious, I don't eat. So it's good for my waistline. But overall, I realized here recently that not eating adds to my anxiety because I'm not healthy at that point. And it just wasn't good for me. So anyway, what I'm saying is that if you're struggling with your mental health, especially if you're a man, okay, because men are definitely told not to worry about it. You know, I love my parents to death, but my father and my mother in particular, my mother and my father don't really understand what I've been going through and how dealing with it the way that I thought I needed to deal with it was not the right way to deal with it. Well, there's a whisper tree thing right there, and a grim favor. How close are we to having the 100? We'll find out here in a second. Oh, I have enough, because they're not appearing anymore, so we're good. Let's go over here and take care of that. But yeah, I mean, it's men, especially, you know, Gen Xers and you know, baby boomers, probably some millennials as well. We don't, you know, men don't show emotion. We're not supposed to. We're supposed to be the emotional rock. We're supposed to be there to support the ones who are emotional. And in reality, men are just as likely to suffer from this stuff as anybody else. So, just because you're a guy and you don't want to show weakness, and I get that, doesn't mean that you have to go through things by yourself. You have to go through things alone. You do not. Oh, that's going to explode. Nope. Okay. Got 3 favors for that one, of course. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Okay, let's, we're right there. Let's go do this one. Wait a minute. You know what? I don't know if we can. We'll try it. This is finding the corpse or whatever we have to loot to get this monster to appear tends to be kind of a crapshoot on this area. Oh, we're about to level. Like, I mean, I'm dead serious. We're going to level here in probably the next couple of mobs that we kill. But anyway, we're getting close, is my point, to level 84. Get it, regardless of who you are or what you're going, you know, what you're going through, you can get help, and I do highly suggest it. I went through a long time, guys. You know, most of my adult life, I have had issues with... Oh, I found it right away. This is the hilarious thing. I said, I don't know if I'll be able to find it, and I find it right away. That's great. But you know, don't just throw things off. Don't act like that it's a bad thing to show someone a vulnerable side of yourself. You know, we all have our things that make us weird. I don't believe there's such a thing as normal. I think we're all weird in some way. Holy crap. Wow, my skeletons took that guy out with the quickness. Oh, we're about to get attacked here by a big monster. And he died. We're gonna go this way. Okay. Oh, and I leveled. I knew I would level soon. There we go. Hi, guys. Like I said, it's the hardest part really is for a guy anyway, is accepting the fact that is for asking for help, and that's something I want to make sure that men are not afraid of, is to ask for help, you know, and for those out there who have a male friend that you can see going through problems, you might have to ask them more than once if they need help. We're stubborn like that, especially us older ones. You know, I was just talking about my boss that retired today, 70 years old. My boss, absolute sweetheart of a man. Absolute sweetheart of a man. Love him to death. But he was set in his ways, and because he did things a certain way for X amount of years, and he did not see the point in changing anything. So we still printed everything out. We still have this. We still, you know, I mean, it's this thing where there was no evolution in anything. We just kept doing things the way that we had done them 20, 30 years ago. And yeah, I mean, he's right in a way to have things the way, you know, backups and all this sort of thing. But the fact of the matter is that he was not willing to evolve with the times. And again, I said he's a sweetheart of a man. I have no problem with the way he did his stuff, and the hard part now for me is going to be getting used to the changes that are going to happen, because the new person who's taken over will obviously implant more modern things.
Send them to the sand.
Oh, I will. So that will be the hard part for me, because I've done things for 2 years a certain way, and now that's going to change, you know. And but I am. What am I doing here? Okay, change is going to happen, though, guys. It's inevitable. And of course, you want to make sure that if you're the one who's trying to implement change, that you take into account the fact that the people that you're trying to implement the change to have done things a certain way for a certain amount of time, and you have to be patient with them. Get out of the way! I died. The explosion got me. That's gotten me so many times, and it got me here. God bless America. I'm not going to be able to get up there. Can I really not get... There has to be a way to get back up there. So it basically it comes down to patience for everybody is what it comes down to. And I think a big problem that a lot of people have is that there's no patience anymore. Everybody wants instant gratification. The internet has taught us instant gratification, right? That's what it is. If you can't find what you want right now, you'll be able to find it eventually, you know, it's quicker if you just continue weighing your options, right? That's how things work with the internet. That's how things work online. I didn't get the bonus here, I guess. Nor should I have. There we go. Give me my skeletons back. We're going to go into this dungeon. But that's my whole point. Is that you know, change is inevitable. It's going to happen. If you're not changing, somebody else is. At the same time, there needs to be patience shown for the change. You know, that's the big problem. Is that everything's about a crossroads, right? That's the funny thing, is that everything is at a crossroads, because what we're dealing with right now as you know, Gen Xers like I am and baby boomers to the online age, we're having to deal with a lot of things that are different, and it's a big change for us, and we have to really learn that yeah, we have to adapt to change, but at the same time, a lot of the folks who come in are like, we change right now, and I don't care if you like it or not, you know, and it's just like, maybe you ought to handle things a little differently with a lot of people that have been there and care. And I can remember telling my the former person that was there, who I don't hate many people, but that person made the list. And it pains me to say that, because I really don't like using the word hate. I don't. It's a terrible word. But Jesus, Pete. But I remember telling him several times, I just want it to be right. I remember saying that several times. Look, I don't care how we get to the right answer, as long as we get the right answer in the long run. It does not bother me either way. You're not going to bruise my ego if you come up with a better thing. I told him that several times. And did not matter to them at all. It was, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm an idiot, and all that. Well, I'm still there and you're not, so who's the idiot now?
I need more time.
I shouldn't have said it that way. That's kind of mean to say it that way, and I'm sorry. Get out of the way! The funny thing is when I was first hired at the job that I have, and I was doing stuff, I wanted to make changes, and I was told to shut up. My two bosses said, we're not changing anything, so stop asking. And I was like, okay, alright. Well, what a difference 2 years makes, you know? Things are changing. But I'm the type of person, if I went into a situation like that, I would be very respectful of the people who were there. Because without them, there is no you taking over for anybody. You have to understand that. And some people understand it, and other people who have serious problems with narcissism and egotism will go into a situation and go, how could this company have made money without me? Despite the fact we did. And like I said, I can never do that. I can never be that type of person that goes into a situation and goes, we're going to change everything because I'm here and blah, 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 blah. But then again, that's because I treat people with dignity and respect. So, go figure. I've ranted a lot about that, and it's not really a rant. It's just me talking about it a lot. And I'll start with mental health. My whole point is, guys, go get... If you need to talk to somebody, go talk to somebody. Crying out loud. There's therapists in your area right now. There's websites you can go on. I'm not going to mention them because they're not paying me. But, and they're expensive, by the way. Because I looked at them. And yes, the one you're thinking about right now, I looked at. And I went, holy crap, I'm not paying that much. Oh, cool. We have all the animus we need, so let's go back to this. Oh, gold. I am such a type of person who loves money. That's so funny that when I play Borderlands, I'm like, oh, it's money's ubiquitous, you don't need it, and I still go, oh, cash. Because part of me wants to believe that I could take that 106 million gold that I have right now and cash it in for retirement in real life, right now. That would be great. Okay, travel to intensive treatment. That's where we're headed to next. I gotta do a podcast this week. I recorded a podcast when I was up north. That was a cool thing. I took my computer with me and recorded one. That was the one that I posted on Monday. Thing is, we're kind of in the doldrums now. Oh, speaking of which, I managed to pre-order a gold Switch Lite. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get one, but I did. I went on to a website and pre-ordered it, and I guess I'm going to get one, which is cool. And the thing is, I have a Switch OLED. This is Zelda, the Tears of the Kingdom, which is funny because I personally don't like Tears of the Kingdom, but it's still a really cool. I mean, to me, the console is better than the actual game. It's really sexy. But I saw that gold Switch Lite, and I went, oh yeah, I kind of want one, and not because I want to play it, because I just kind of want to put it away. You know, I've got up here on my shelf right here one of the Play and Watches, Nintendo Play and Watches. It's the original Zelda. Never opened it. Right up there. I have several Nintendo DS's that have been opened and played, honestly, that are Zelda themed. So I love Zelda themed things. So Zelda is one of my favorite game franchises, quite honestly. I hope that when they get to the new Nintendo console, whatever that ends up being called, Switch 2 or Switch Double XL, whatever it is, that they go through and we have to slay in order to get the maximum security key. Okay. They change from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom because I really don't like those games. I know a lot of people do, and if that's your thing, God bless you, God bless America. God bless Japan. I'm all about that. If that's your thing, cool. Not my thing. I personally way prefer the old Zelda formulas. And I get it, because Miyamoto does not like reusing the same formulas over and over again. I completely understand that. And open world is the thing right now, right? And when you want to be open world, we are just whooping up here. These werewolves don't stand a chance, baby. We've cleared 7 waves so far. 8 waves. Nine. We're gonna get to 10. Let's get to 10. 10 waves, baby. And now we just have to kill everything that's left, and then we'll get the chest. Oh. There we go. Look at all. Oh, yeah, there's a chest. I say, where's my chest? There's our guy we're looking for. I can see him on the map. Get out of the way! Oh, mortar. It's mortar. That's why I almost died there. There he is. Fist of the Heretics. Yeah, down you go, dude. And we are almost at another Paragon point, so that's actually really cool. What do you got for me, baby? Wow, you just broke out the whooping stick there. Where are we here? Okay, there probably are some guys to kill over here. It's so funny to think about how, you know, you look at killing guys, you're like, oh, I gotta kill these guys, you know, it's a game of, oh, you're bloodthirsty. It's like, no, it doesn't really mean that anymore, but you have to watch what you say, you know? What's permissible in a court of law? Oh, okay, this is an event.
You were the answer to my prayers.
You are too late to stop their glorious transformation.
Am I?
Wouldn't have made it without you. Bless you.
Yeah, I'm a necromancer, so my skeletons are gonna take care of this while I...
You will never have
Bless you.
I thought I got all of them. Why do we have to kill these guys first, and then she'll rear her ugly head. Oh, we have to wait. Okay, because it's 5 seconds. That her bubble's gonna come down here in a second.
No! I was so close!
Oh well. Sucks to be you. It'd be very bad to drink Jobu's rum. Very bad. Another Paragon point here, probably the next couple of mobs that we defeat here. Alright, so that was it there. Thought there'd be more to it than that. We have the gate key. Oh, you mean this gate key. We're going back here. Yeah, if you've not seen The Princess Bride, you really need to. I watched it as a kid because Andre the Giant is in it, and I watched a lot of professional wrestling, and Andre was a legend, right? Little did I realize that the movie is one of the best movies ever made, quite honestly. It's really, really well made. It's really well performed, really well acted. It's got great actors and a lot of roles that make a whole lot of sense, you know? Here we go. Where's our bosses? Take down one. There's one down. 2 down. Okay, where's the Grand Inquisitor? It's the last one. Got him! Boom shakalaka! There's my Paragon point. So let's put it in. Can I move on to another thing? I mean, I think I should be able to, right? Flesh Eater. Scent of Death. Bonecraft. Blood regrets. Bloodbath. Wither. That's what I want. Yes. Okay. Oh, we have another... Alright, already another Tree of Whispers thing. Whew, I'm warm. Yeah, I should get rid of this stuff before we go see the Tree of Whispers. Just in case.
Don't ruin all that work.
I will not... Oh, wait. You did not work and I died, so we need to do... You're going to fix, yes? You fix. 21,000 is nothing. That's the funny thing. This is like a season of loot. I don't know what the next season is going to be, but... As much as I'm enjoying... Oh, I have those now. Okay, well... Quite honestly, I don't really need them. I really don't. I've already got everything maxed out that I really want to have maxed out. Let's take the Tree of Whispers and grab our cash, whatever it's going to be. Amazon's what I used in Diablo 2, and then Demon Hunter is my Diablo 3 mainstay. That crossbow thing, I loved it. Although the sorceress was also really good. Let's go with leg guards here.
Lamb feast.
What do you got?
I cannot do that.
Yes, you can. And we only have one set of leggings here that might be better, and they are not. Let's go Mage Mastery. You know what? I'm not going to get entranced by the fact that they are worse leggings than what I'm wearing.
Come back if you need the forge.
And by the way, my rings are the weakest thing, and it's because of the fact that this one right here automatically activate equipped skills on corpses around you. Ray skeletons, corpse explosion, corpse tentacles. I don't have to push a frickin' button, and my character automatically does those things. And then this works really well with it too, although it's thorns. But every 6 attack from a minion is empowered, exploding. I mean, it's just, these are great.
Not while I'm
But look at the level on these, right? 476. This is 900. This is my neck thing, necklace is twice as good as this ring and this ring. But these rings are really good, you know. So I mean, geez, what can you do? Is that PvP? It is PvP. Okay, we're gonna go this way then. Enigma don't do PvP, guys. I just don't. I don't care for PvP. I never have cared for PvP. I'm PvE. That's what I want. I want to take on the computer. I never want to worry about taking on a guy or a gal or whoever else because I don't get off on. I'm just not a competitive person. I'm not. I would much rather help people become better. That is my vice, is that instead of wanting to curb stomp people into the ground, I would rather help them get better. And that's probably doesn't make me a very good gamer, quite honestly. But maybe it's just simply because I'm an introvert and I was, gamer as a kid, and I was bullied a lot in school as a Nintendo nerd and all that, and I personally just wanted to be accepted as a human being, and I never really was at that point. So you kids out there that are playing games right now that are like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever, and I'm widely accepted. Remember those who paved the road for you. There would be no gaming out there if it wasn't for people like me, is what I'm saying. No, what I really mean is that I would much rather mentor and help people than I would grinding their face into the dirt. So, just how I am. I am very much about cooperative play. Go figure. Alright. It's warm in my game room right now, guys. I'm not going to disrobe my shirt. But boy, I want to right now, because it's really kind of warm. And I'm sure it's because of my big, beautiful TV, which is another funny thing. When we were on our trip in up north, the Airbnb that we stayed in did not have cable. They had all online stuff. They had Apple TV, they had Netflix, they had Hulu, that kind of thing. So we watched Murders in the Building on Hulu, which you'd never watched before, and we really liked it. So we'll probably do a little bit of Hulu to actually watch that, because we're fans of Steve Martin and Martin Short, quite honestly. And Selena Gomez isn't bad looking in that show, I'm just saying. I shouldn't say it like that. She's a very talented young lady. I know she sings and she's multifaceted. But then again, so is Steve Martin and Martin Short. They came up in the variety period of comedian stuff. I mean, Steve Martin plays several instruments, including the banjo. He likes playing the banjo. But we learned, or she learned, my amazing, loving, wonderful girlfriend, why we have a sound bar on our television. Now, when I have a TV that I just bought, 7 months ago. And what happened was, my TV, which was oddly enough a Sony TV. I paid extra because it was Sony. After 5 or 6 years, crapped out. Just completely crapped out. Now it's right over there. I've not plugged it in since it crapped out. I don't know if it's still crapped out or not, but I couldn't get the bloody thing to turn on after so long. And I have a feeling the motherboard melted, quite honestly. So, I kind of did this thing and talked myself into the fact that if I'm going to buy a TV, I want to buy a really good TV, because I don't want to buy another one. So, I have a Samsung TV now that I bought. That's an 8K TV. I have an 85-inch 8K TV. And before you ask, no, I did not spend a quadrillion dollars on it. I got it during the holidays on a holiday sale. Okay. So I got 50% off. I paid less for it than they sold the 75-inch TVs for. But anyway, I bought a soundbar to go with it. So I have a Samsung soundbar to go with it, because they sync up together and they know each other's love language, etc., 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 etc. World boss. Okay, let's go to here and we'll go to the world boss. And that's Helltide. Ooh, that's Helltide. We're in our Airbnb. They have the bare minimum of... I shouldn't say it like this, because it was a very nice place. I'm pretty sure they assumed if you were staying there, you weren't staying there for the cable TV. And I get that mentality. I absolutely do. So I'm not insulted. The place is beautiful. I loved it. I would go back in a heartbeat. But because they did not have a... No. Because they didn't have any cable. What did I just do? We were kind of forced to watch, Hulu and all that. And we noticed quite early on that they did not have any, they didn't have a sound bar. So without a sound bar, we had to go by the speakers on the television. And for those who don't know, when they made the TVs flat, the first thing they did was they removed the quality of the speakers in the TV. We used to have really good speakers on televisions. And we don't now. Alright, we're at to... They're going to kill this world boss before I can even touch it, but it's okay. I'm still going to take a shot at it. Are you kidding me? What in the bloody blue blazes was that crap? Oh, I'm right here. Okay. All my skeletons are here, though, so that's good. 93. Level 93. Okay. "5 minutes. This will be here." But so we're watching Hulu, and the television, which was also a Samsung TV, oddly enough, they had hanging on the wall. You know, cool as can be. Cool, you know, fine. But because they had an Apple TV remote, and while I'm a big, you know, I have a Mac and I have an iPhone and an iPad, I don't have Apple TV. I had to learn how to use that remote. And we started watching stuff on the TV, and we realized, why is the sound so bad? And it's because they didn't have a sound bar. They did not. It was basically out of the TV. So we had to turn the TV up to 80 with the air conditioner off to actually hear what was going on. And when the air conditioner was on, we had to turn it up to 100, the max volume, just so we could hear what was going on. And I looked at her after the second night and said, "That's why we have a sound bar." And she goes, "Okay, I get it." Because I spend money on certain things, and she goes, "Eh." And I know that, and I know she does, and I don't blame her for it, because while I'm not a tech geek, I'm kind of the kind of guy that wants to go, well, if I'm going to spend money, I might as well get the best I can get, you know, that kind of thing. And in reality, what it comes down to is that, in the case of the soundbar, I said, "That's why we have a soundbar." And she goes, "Okay, all right, I understand. I understand, I get it." Because we had to turn the TV up so loud, you know, just to hear it. That being said, I'm probably going to subscribe to Hulu for a month or so, just so we can watch the rest of Murderers in the Building, because we really like that show. It's not a bad show. It really is not. And in a time period where you have a lot of really bad television out there, I'm about it. I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. I think we're starved for good entertainment. And we really don't have a lot of good entertainment out there right now. What is this? Hi there. Okay. Interesting. But my point is, guys, your flat TVs. The thing is, when I was growing up, they had TVs that were basically a big, huge freaking console. Like, it was made of wood. It weighed about 550 million tons, because you couldn't move the bloody thing for anything. But it was a television, a picture tube TV, encased in wood. Had really high quality speakers on each side of it, and every family had
Your
one.
bones betray you. They shall soon serve me.
No.
Regret this mistake.
So I was really when the TVs went flat, I was like, "Oh, these are really cool. These are TVs that you could that are not that these are not horrible. These are really cool."
No.
Well, you find out early on when they make them flat, the quality of the speakers go down, because speakers have to have depth to them in some form or fashion.
No.
These guys are talking to each other. I'm just going to sit back here and let them talk. And another minute 48.
No.
This boss won't last any time at all. But yeah, it was when you go to if you have a if you're in an apartment where you have a very small room, I understand if you don't have a sound bar for your TV. My point is that if you want a really good crisp sound to your TV, you cannot buy a picture tube TV anymore. Those big, huge wooden 5 million ton consoles don't exist anymore. You're going to have to buy some sort of speaker system or sound bars. Sound bars are going to be much more efficient. And my girlfriend learned over the last weekend why we have a sound bar is for that very reason. So you don't have to turn the TV up to a billion on the thing just so you can hear it. All right, we're under a minute now. We will get a Whisper Tree favor for doing this, by the way. I just need to make sure I get a hit in, that's all. And I will get a chest, and I will get experience, and I will get the Whisper Tree favor. So my skeletons will make sure I get a hit in, but I will still make sure I hit my big boom to make sure I get something out of it. Come on, baby. Come on. Dark Wolf. Twilight isn't a Dark Wolf thing. I'm in a clan too, by the way, the Dragonfire Kindred clan. I don't know if they're still active or not, but I know. Oh, here we go. My friend, a couple of my friends from Team Dragonfire are in there, so I definitely hope that we may get something. Here it comes! Here it comes! Here it comes! Yeah, see, I knew it wasn't last time. Look at that.
My burden is too great.
What do you mean our burden is too great? Oh, okay, I see what it means. I see what it means. There you go. I want to make sure I look at whatever he dropped as well to see if it's anything cool.
I cannot do that here.
We'll have to open that up. No. Wow. Okay. Less intelligence, essence on kill, next one life, 40 damage, 26 increased damage when barriers active. That's probably better, and that's saying something because you. Oh, what is this? Okay. Well, armor of that means 92% increased damage, take 90% reduced damage. Meanwhile, on the other hand, here I have lucky hit up, lucky. It's, I'm sorry, 925 versus 820. It's 100 points better to do but it's not. It really is not. Look at the difference here. Your attacks randomly deal 1% to 300% normal damage. Lucky hit, lucky hit, lucky hit, lucky hit. I mean, it's just. I can't change at this point with that.
My bags are full.
You're. Whoa! No. I hit the portal by mistake. Go back and... What was that? Ooh, that looks like the person who was let go. Okay, whatever it was. Alright, I have gauntlets here. What are they? What are they? These gauntlets. 52. Okay, I've already seen that. No. Okay, we're good. We're absolutely good. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're gonna be alright. That's alright. We're going to be alright. We're going to do the good thing here.
How can I help?
You're going to go ahead and do that?
Because
Absolutely. And so we're going to do the equipment recover. And meanwhile, you know what? Because I just activated something, let's go back. Is it here? No. Is it? It's here. I want to look at things because I'm curious. I'm a curious kind of guy, you know, and We have to go up to our wardrobe and see if I can look a little better, because I want to look a little better. Alright, here we go. Head. I will keep the head unequipped. I am not a big into... No, that's not what I want. No, that's totally not what I want. There we go. Modify slot. What's new? What's new? Oh, that's actually not bad. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay. No. Oh, holy crap. What was that? Yeah, equip that. That is not what I wanted, but hey, whatever. And we have no luck here, so I just... No. No, we have a new look for our scythe. Let's look at that. Okay. Okay. We're all good there. Welcome back, Amanda. Oh, we're right here. So let's go out of town and just whoop the daylights out of things and get some more levels up. I'm kind of jealous of you in a way, where you're in a really cool place like Colorado and enjoying yourself and getting away from everything while still making money and etc, etc, etc. That's all I'm saying. Alright, let's whoop the daylights out of some stuff here. Holy crap, okay. Take it all, take it all. Oh, hi. So I don't have any major plans for this weekend. I need to mow the lawn, the back lawn, at least tomorrow for certain. But, you know, I need to record a podcast, obviously, and Sunday I will stream like I usually do. But I have no major plans, and that's probably a really good thing. But taking care of myself, you know, and I just can't stress that enough. Taking care of yourself, how important that is. Nice. Nice. Okay, we have a couple things here that we're going to be able to do to get some points. Let's first start off with this down here. Some rawhide. This is worth 3. Oh my gosh, tree already wants us back. Okay. Well, we'll go back and do that. And then we'll come back and do all the other stuff. Well. It crashed. Imagine that. Sometimes it crashes. Because nothing is perfect. I'm just glad the PlayStation didn't reset, because then I would be offline. It basically said, Enigma, you're doing too well. We have to interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast here so you can do your thing. I swear, that's a problem. You're doing too much. And my portal is gone. Oh, that sucks. Oh, do I have another point? I do. A new point. What is this? Rare node. Healing potion, maximum life. Eh. Oh yeah. We're gonna go that way. Let's go see what the tree of whispers has to offer us. We're halfway to 85, quite honestly.
It is done.
Chaos is... No, let's do rings. And I'm curious because if they give me a ring that's going to be like my autocast ring, I would probably look at it. I don't think they're going to, though. No, see? It's not. Nowhere even close. So why bother? But we're halfway. We're halfway to the next Paragon level, so that's great.
Not while I'm in town.
Right, so let's head to the area. Okay, we're gonna go back here. Luckily, it's not a big deal because it was right there, but... The funny thing is that, gosh, I hate to say it this way. My girlfriend is so worried about me that she... During our trip to up north, she did not let me a step outside without putting sunscreen on me at some point or another. And I'm like, we're not going to be in the sun that long. And she's like, yeah, we are. So, there we go. Those are points. Okay, we have no whisper points. Whew. Hey, I'll take that. Oh, hi guys. That weren't here before. I thought I killed you because the game crashed, but hey, whatever. Is my thing changed positions? Oh, that sucks. Okay. How did I die? How did I die? What the heck hit me? That all sucked, though. Just comes down to... It was many years ago. We have a local water park. It's the biggest water park in Illinois, local to where I live. And many years ago, I went there, and I didn't wear sunscreen. I was like, oh, I'm not going to wear sunscreen. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Well, I fell asleep on the lazy river, and I looked like a lobster afterwards. It's back when I still worked for the Evil Empire gaming company. That rhymes with lame slop. And I was miserable the next day because I looked like a lobster. I really did. I was so red. And my assistant manager that Amanda knows, who I'm talking about here, Riz, came in and he looked at me and he said, "You look horrible." And I said, "I feel horrible." He said, "Go home." So my employee looked at me and told me to go home, and I said, "Yes, sir, I will go home." So it's exactly what happened. I love Riz too. Riz is a great man, and I haven't talked to him in a couple of years, 5 or 6 years. Whatever he's doing right now, I hope he's okay. I hope he's fine. I hope he's happy. He is a great dude, and he deserves nothing but the absolute best. Everything just disappeared on me, and that's because everything changed. So we're gonna go this way. Last time I talked to him, I was working in logistics, and he was still working for Lame Slop, and he had been passed over, and he was with the company forever, and basically okay, hold on. He was there forever, and he kept being passed up for store manager positions. He was assistant manager for a long time. I promoted him to assistant manager, and I just crashed again. Look at that! I just crashed. And Blizzard, you need to fix this. But that's hilarious. Promoted him as ASM. I talked to him, gosh, this was after the Nintendo Switch came out. So, and he was like, "What do you, what business are you in right now?" And I said, "I'm in logistics. Why?" And he goes, "I got to get out of here." And I was like, "What's going on?" And he said, "Do you remember Jessica?" And Jessica was, I hired 2 sisters. We hired 2 sisters during the holidays as temps. And we kept them both on because they were both really good. And Jessica, one of the sisters, went to NIU, went to Northern Illinois. So I transferred her to the DeKalb GameStop. Lame Slop is what I'm saying. Lame Slop. Transferred her there. And he comes to me and he says, "She's promoted to store manager, and I am still an ASM." And I'm like, "You're effing kidding me." They kept passing him over for store manager and giving him every excuse they could think of. You know, like, "Oh, you make so much, you're so valuable you are right now." You know, everything that he could. And he's like, "No, I have to get out of here." And I was like, "I do not blame you at all, dude." And I'm in logistics, and I think logistics is going to be something that's going to be around for a while because we all need stuff, and logistics gets us stuff. And I still am a firm believer in, if I had everything to do over again, I would not have gone and got my master's degree or even bachelor's. I would have gone to trade school and learned a trade because I think in the next 15, 20 years, it's not going to be about influencers or computer programmers. It's going to be, who can come over and fix my toilet? Who can who can come over and fix my car? You know, that's what I think it's really going to be. But no, Riz is a good dude. I love Riz. I do. If Riz called me right now, I'd talk to him. He and I would probably talk for an hour. I love that guy. And Riz is he came here from the Philippines, and he taught himself English as a kid. Oh, are you kidding me? I just died from... That is horrible. No, but he went to school like everybody else, you know, here. And, you know, and he did not know English. He had to teach himself English. And he taught himself and learned and all that. And the dude he's an amazing man, and I love him. I do. He's a great dude. And I have nothing but good things to say about him. I told him flat out, dude, if you need a reference, I will do nothing but say glowing things about you. Put me down as a reference, I will say great things about you. And I have. Every time someone's called me about Riz, it's like, oh, the dude he's an amazing dude. You need to put him on your team. If he doesn't know how to do something, he will learn it, and he will learn it fast. Okay. And not worried now. No, you get to a point with you know, there are guys out there who are, or gals, people out there who, there are folks that want to succeed, and there are folks who are driven to succeed, and there's one of those dudes that he was driven to succeed. I mean, he's a great man, and I cannot say enough good things about him. Whoever he's working for now, and whatever business he's working in, is better off for it. That's all I'm saying. You just don't say that about a lot of folks. You don't find people who feel that way about a lot of folks, especially in management. You know, I was a store manager for almost 10 years with the Evil Empire, and what is this? Okay, I see what it is now. But you know, there are people you know that care, and it's not about caring about the company, it's about caring about the business. And I think that's the most important thing, is finding people who care about business, not necessarily the company. And like I said, he was one of those dudes. He cared about the business. He was not there to sugarcoat anything about the company. He was like, oh, whatever. And I get that. But at the same time, it was like he took care of the business, but it was basically about the industry. It was about the company. I mean, he didn't take care of the company; he took care of the business. And can't say enough good things about that dude. And for those who are wondering, was Lame Slop, or a company that rhymes with Lame Slop, that bad? The answer is yes. It was that bad during the time period when I was there. I can only imagine it got worse since I left, because Lame Slop systematically found a way to get rid of people who cared, basically. You know, I was one of them. I cared about the company, I cared about the industry, I cared about my customers, and holy crap, I cared about too much. You know, I had to be cold, and I raised too many questions about things, and when I raised questions, it became that I was problematic. I was expendable, and you know, they found a way, and that's the thing, is that if a company, if a corporation, a huge corporation, finds a reason that you are not worthy of being there anymore for whatever reason, they will find a reason to make sure you're not there anymore, and that's really good to me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Whatever. They basically found a reason. It's just what it comes down to is that I cared too much about my customer base and about the business and about the industry that they liked, because they were looking for people who would toe the company line, regardless of what. And I was not a company line tower. I was not. I would just say, you know what? No. And I had customers come into me and say, hey, Enigma, how is this game? And I would say, do you want my opinion, or what do you want me to tell you what the company thinks? And they say, I want your opinion. I would say, I think it freaking sucks. So it was things like that where I kind of got in trouble, because there were certain games and promotions that we were running that I was not on board with, you know, and believe me, I'm a business guy. I have a master's in business administration. I understand business, I do, and I told several people who worked for me, you're gonna promote this game because it's a business kind of, you know, it's you know, that's the, you know, you might love X, Y, and Z, but the thing is, A, B, and C are what pays your wages. And I was totally on board with that, and you know, everybody gets their breaking point, I guess. You know? That being said, never go to work for lame slop. I don't care what happens. I don't care who runs their thing. You know, they're always in flux these days, and the reason why they're in flux is because they can't decide how they want their company to be run. I died again. Are you kidding? That's like the 5th time I've died tonight. You jerk-faced, jerky McJerk-faces. Yeah, give me some... Drop a beat so I can go down here and do this. Alright, they gave me credit for the event, even though I died. So, hey, I'll take the grim favor. Whatever, I do what I want. It's my hot body, I do what I want. Oh, now they give me the greed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there in time to actually use it. That gave me 3 points. What's next on the agenda? Let's go down here first. Okay. Oh, I completely missed that. Let's hit that. There we go. Yeah, lame. If you, the funny thing about lame slop is this. I've said this before, and if I ever write a book, I'll say it again. I'll probably mention it again. A lame slop is specialty retail, right? I mean, that is the very definition of specialty retail. They're specialty retail to the point where they have to recruit their employees right from their customer base. Okay? People who shop there are the people who want to work there. Guilty as charged. I've been guilty of that too. The reason why I worked there is because I love games, I love gaming, and I wanted to work there. Guilty as frickin' charged. 20 years ago. 23 years ago, actually. I wanted to work there because of the fact I love gaming. And I still love gaming. And I love games, I love gaming. Gosh, I hope that things turn up, because right now they're turning down. But when you have a specialty retail, okay, when you have to recruit directly from your customer base, and then you proceed to treat those employees like crap, your customers who turned into employees like crap, which is what they did, they probably still do it to a point. I don't know how they do it. I've not been there in a while. Do you think they're going to shop with you anymore? That's the funny thing. You treat them like crap. Do you think that they're going to go to brick and mortar? Do you think they're going to go to your stores? Or do you think they're going to go on Amazon? Do you think they're going to go on eBay or BestBuy.com or whatever? They're not going to shop with you. They're going to give money to everybody else they can think of except you. And that is a huge unsung brick in the wall to the morons at Lame Slop. That's true. Amanda, you are 100% true. We ran the stores as we owned them. That was the whole thing. They said that their whole premises was that the store managers ran the stores like they owned them. And then they proceeded to treat the store managers like they would be instantly replaceable, because there was a million people out there who would die to be in this position. And they were right. The problem is that now they don't have that anymore, because they have basically diluted the pool. The pool is shallow. There's nothing there anymore. They can't go back and find endless employees who don't work there anymore because of their reputation. Gosh, I had the hiccups. And their reputation. Gosh. Why are the hiccups? Anyway, what are we doing here? Slay all the enemies. Okay, we have to do a slay all the enemies. So all the guys have to die here. See, this is the funny thing about Lame Slop, is that they said they practiced the idea of servant leadership, which is what I basically do. And the truth is, if I thought for 1 second and they practiced that servant leadership, I would still be at Lame Slop in Plainfield, Illinois. I would still be running that store that is now closed. And it would not be closed if I was still there, for the record. Because it was a profitable store up until the time I had left it, and it was a hugely profitable store up until the time I left it. But they said, oh yeah, we recognize the fact that people go there because of the employees, not because of the nameplate on the building. But they practice the exact opposite. They would tell you one thing and do another, right? Well, people are going to come in there anyway. It says lame slop on the sign. Of course they're going to come in. Yeah, they might come in, but who keeps them coming in? And that's the thing, is that who makes sure that they continue to patronize your business. And if you keep changing people out and you keep acting like your people don't matter in the long run, eventually you're going to realize that the communities that you've opened up all these stores and don't trust you anymore. And that's what happened to Lame Slop. And that's why my store that I opened, that was profitable up until the day that it closed, I'm sorry, the day that I left, I should say, is no longer there. It's because they ran off all the people who cared. They ran off all the people who gave a crap about the industry and about the company. And they were left with opportunists and people who emboisse derrieres, kiss butt. And in the long run, suck-ups don't amount to anything. People who tell you what you want to hear don't amount to anything. Eventually you're going to have to hear things you don't want to hear, right? I mean, it's just how it is.
I need more time.
Holy crap, okay.
I'm not ready.
Wow, I have got a lot of experience here, and I think I've gotten to the point where maybe I got to the point and realized it, and the answer is yes. We have those 2. What is this? Maximum life. Okay, I'm going that way. Anyway, the whole point is that you can't, if you say one thing and practice something else, eventually it's going to come through. You know, and I remember going to middle, and middle management was destroyed. Lame Slop. It's not, to a point it's upper management. Lower management has nothing to do with it. Lower management was doing what they were told by middle management because they were threatened with their jobs. And but basically middle management were the folks that took everything to not mean what they meant, and because of that the company never took criticism that it needed to hear, and that's why they're in the positions they are right now. They don't make money right now. They have problems. And why do they have problems? Because they don't have any business. And the reason why they don't have any business is because they're die-hard gaming employees who wanted nothing more than to work for them. Because gamers in the Gen X and Millennial, I'll say Millennial as well, generations wanted nothing more than to work in a industry they love, right? And that's what they wanted. They wanted nothing more. I wanted to work in gaming. That was my whole thing. God bless it, I want to work in gaming. And then I was proceeded to be treated like absolute garbage. So why would I continue to give money to a company that made me feel like they hated me? And I'm not the only one who feels that way. I'm not the only one who felt that way, and that's why they're in the positions they are right now. That's why they're losing money. That's why they'll probably never be profitable to a point again. They could be profitable again, but it's going to be a... Are you kidding me? I died again. But it just comes down to they have to...
My bag.
Oh, my bag is full. Okay. I have to go... Okay, alright, hold on. There's a lag burst here. No, it's not. Okay, give me a second to go take care of my bags. And that's the thing that they missed the boat on, quite honestly, when you think about it. It's that most people who, oh gosh, I said a couple of times there, that were into gaming at that point they were geeks. They were ostracized. They were worried they weren't anything, and I was the same way. The store was a place they could come in where they felt that they belonged, and they could talk, and they could, hey, how are you doing? What are you playing? You know, that kind of stuff. And I can't tell you how many times I had middle management come in and ask me what so-and-so or what this person, this guy or gal was doing there. And I said, they're here because they want to talk about gaming. And they were like, oh my god, if they're not buying anything, they're taking up your time, they need to go. It's like, you don't understand. They do buy stuff when stuff comes out that they want to buy. And they will talk other people into buying stuff. They're actually unpaid employees. You know, they're there because they like me. And they never understood that. They never, ever understood. They said they understood, but they never did understand the whole mentality of the fact that there were the people who came into those stores to spend time with people that thought like them, that might not agree with them, but had the wherewithal to actually know, you know what, I know what this guy or this gal is going through. And that's exactly what happened to that company. They treated their employees like crap. Their employees were customers before. Once the employees were gone, they weren't going to give the company money anymore. They ran off all their steadfasts because of the folks that were there to talk to people who were into gaming like they were. They killed themselves. And that is why they are where they are right now. And why they haven't made money in a long time.
I'm not ready yet.
And you know the hilarious thing is that I remember when I was there. Okay. I went online one time and saw a bunch of F lame slop t-shirts. Like people were selling F lame slop t-shirts. And I was like, really? And of course I was a company man at this point, and I sent it to my boss. And my boss told me, oh, it's not a big deal. And I was like, it is a big deal. Do you understand? These are the people that are, I mean, gamers are tech savvy. These are the people that care about this industry. You're saying they don't matter, and they totally matter. What are we doing to fix this? What are we doing to make sure this doesn't happen again? And they had, of course, no answer. I was being problematic, which I hate that word, because I was daring to ask questions of the sacred company at that point. Yeah, leveled up. There's my catacomb key. Wow, okay. What do we got over here? Because apparently, okay, there's nothing over here. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, we're gonna get a room favor for this. Give me a couple of seconds. I need to take a quick little bio break. I will be back in a few seconds, okay? Thank you. As soon as I get up from my... Ah! Keep killing things, guys. so sad. Okay, I have to ease my way back in here, despite the fact I've been drinking. So that's gonna be horrible. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. When you drink like I do, sometimes you have to take a quick little pee break, and that's what I had to do. And I'm back. All right, we have a boss. Maybe the Brood Guard. Okay, there's a Brood Guard. Yeah, he's. And it's a spider. My skeletons are doing great work against that spider. Oh, I died. I absolutely died as I killed it. What is that? And am I stuck? Okay, I'm not stuck. That absolutely sucks. Did I get anything worth of crap here? It's a one-handed weapon. Alright, let's go back. Alright, I gotta repair my items because I died a couple of times. What's up with that? Enigma, you're supposed to be good at this game. What's the problem? I'm doing the best I can, I swear. Sometimes the things don't work out the way that I want them to work out. I do what I can, I swear to God.
Come back if you need work.
Where are we? Oh, I have to go back to the tree for a thing. Let's go back to the tree. That's great. That's experience points. Experience points, Enigma. That's what you're trying to get to level 100. That's what you want to do. That's right. Let's see, what are we going to get here? Give me a greater cache of something, right? I don't care what it is. Greater cache of kittens. I will take it.
It is done.
There we go. Greater collection of helms. That's what I said. Give me a greater collection. I will take it.
My burden is too big.
Okay, I see what that is. Okay, hold on. I gotta deposit some stuff. I'll take that for now. But we're level 85, and we're almost at the next Paragon level. Do I have? I have a point. Do I have a point? Yeah, I have a point. Okay, where are we gonna put our point in? Willpower or intelligence? Intelligence is better, but this is maximum healing. Okay, hold on. What's over here? Oh, that's actually better. Okay, let's go that way.
Not while I'm in town.
Do I have any helmets better than what I have right now? This is 48 points better in the thing, and you see it's a lot better. Second, your skeletal mage has Blizzard. Absolutely not. 94 better. No. 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 And that's where you get to the point where you look at your things that they do versus what they actually benefit you for.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Okay. Okay. We don't have to go anywhere. We're gonna go right here. Let's go out here and find some stuff to fight. Holy freaking crap! And did I just die? No, I thought I died, and I did not. we're doing this again. Okay. You just gotta do what you can while you can do it, you know? I mean, it's just a funny thing.
What?
Well, okay. Yeah, but if you want to know, I mean, I could write an entire book about why GameStop is, I'm sorry, LameSlop is a failing company. And I never think they're going to go away. That's the thing. Is they have enough traction and enough ownership in certain things where they can actually continue on for a while based off of that. But they got too big for their britches. They thought they were, they couldn't die. They thought they were bigger and better than everything. They thought that everything in gaming began and ended with them. And what they would realize is that as they were thinking this, is that every one of their marketing partners is finding a way to make sure they weren't a thing anymore because of the fact they rely on used game sales. And of course, I'll say I will completely say this and believe this, and you know they're not wrong about this. If you opened up a store. Again, I really, this is 100% true. If you opened up a store in any part of the country and there were and you're looking at the labor laws the way they are right now in several states, you could not make a profit in your store based off of MSRP, you know, market retail price, market, you know what I mean, everybody else sells it for, and pay as a small business what the state entitles you to pay your employees for, and still be able to compete with Walmart and Target and etc., etc., etc. You know, it's 100% true how it works, and don't think for one second that companies like Walmart and Target, etc., 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 don't know that, because they're the ones who pine for that kind of thing, because they know Walmart can afford to pay their employees $20 an hour and give crappy service. But at the same time, they're forcing out all their competition because their competition can't afford it. Imagine that. You know, why do you think McDonald's is still doing really well in a lot of these places that have $20 an hour minimum wages? But their mom and pops are going away, and it's because they can't afford to compete with McDonald's. Now, the truth is, McDonald's is a franchise, so it comes down to the franchisee. But I wouldn't be surprised to see if McDonald's might be saying, you know what, we know you're dealing with this right now, so let's kind of, instead of paying 50 cents per Big Mac, maybe we'll have you pay 25, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, there it is, right up there. I was going to highlight that, and it's right there. You just never can tell. That's the whole thing, is that, you know, here in the United States, we're a capitalist society, and for as long as I'm alive, I hope we're a capitalist society. But because it respects, this is the thing, is that, oh wow, okay, hold on, go kill that guy. I can't spell. Which irritates me. Anyway, oh, Oh, okay. It just comes down to the fact that you can't take your audience for granted, I suppose.
I need more time.
As the only more proof of that, just look at Disney, for crying out loud. You know, I'm not gonna wade into the culture war of Star Wars or Marvel right now, but I will tell you that a company, a franchise that used to do at least $1 billion a release, that is now doing less than a third of that. It's not because you're making all the right business decisions, you know. And again, GameStop is another one of those things where you look at it and go, well, you used to be provide this. Why aren't you doing this anymore? And they will never say, "Oh, it's because of the business decisions we made here, there, and all that." When in reality, that's exactly what it was. You know, we don't have to go to Lame Slop or anywhere else to get our games. We can go to Amazon or wherever else online, eBay, and just say, I'm gonna, you know, I mean, I said I pre-ordered a Zelda Switch Lite today, and I did. I didn't deal with a brick and mortar employee or someone who was fearing for their job. I just went on their website and said, hey, I want to buy one. That's what happened. And then sadly, that's going to be the future of retail employment. That has nothing to do, I'm sorry. It has nothing, it's going to be the future of retail employment that is not food or clothes. Because food and clothes, people still do not trust, and I don't trust, people to pick up my food. And if you go on Amazon and you're looking for clothes, I hate to tell you this, the size charts you see are usually from China, and if you have any sort of if you are more than average size, which I am, I'm 6'1", 210 pounds is what I am. Their size chart doesn't mean a bloody thing, because the Chinese folks who are trying this stuff on are nowhere near the size that I am, so I need to go a size or two bigger than what they say. Go get them, my minions. Boy, it's warm down here. Yeah, see, usually what happens with these big companies, big corporations, you know, of course, Disney is a 100% subscriber to this mentality. The way they do things is that they forget why they're popular, and they think, oh, well, the Disney name is on it, so obviously people are going to be into it. The same thing as they do with Marvel and Star Wars and everything else. What they find out is that the people who grew up loving Marvel and Star Wars and things like that realize, you know what, this isn't as good as what I really wanted it to be, and we're not about it. So we're not going to support it. Now, I can't tell you the last time I can't tell you that. End of Mandalorian Season 2 was the last time I watched a Star Wars product. And the thing that they don't understand.
My burden is too
Oh, I
great.
have that right there. Hold on. Drink something. What can I drink? Drink that. The thing that they don't understand is that I can go anywhere. I can go back to my Blu-rays. I have VHS. I have Star Wars on VHS and DVD and Blu-ray and 4K. I can watch it at any time I want and enjoy it anytime I want. I don't have to give them money for what they're doing now, and I don't, because of the way that they've treated the original content. It's like, oh, this is bad, we have to get rid of it, we have to replace it. No, you don't. Okay, we'll go emails this time. You know,
I cannot carry more.
ancestral, okay. I mean, there comes a point where you realize you can no longer... What is that? Yeah. You have to make way... I'm at 122,000 now. You have to make way for the new generation. And I understand that, and most people who are original fans of Star Wars understand that. Mark Hamill is not going to live forever. Harrison Ford is not going to live forever. Carrie Fisher, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Peter Mayhew is unfortunately no longer with us. We get to the point where we realize, yeah, we've gotten to the point where it's just not. No, it's not there anymore. You know, I mean, we have to. We realize this and we know this, but at the same time, we need quality content. Yeah. No, we'll go this way. And they're not giving us quality content. I mean, they're just flat out not giving us quality content, and you know, I've not watched 1 second of the Acolyte show, but I can tell you flat out from what I've seen about it, I don't care. I just don't. And to me, if you have a legacy, I've seen people who are, I hate to use the word grifter, but I've seen people who harvest the anger of the fandom on Twitter and YouTube and etc. 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 Who's just say, we've gotten to the point now where people don't do it because they're apathetic to it, because they hate it. And there's some wisdom in it. But at the same time, it's just like, you know what? I'm at the point where I don't even care to watch it. So, it's just that I'm not making fun of it. I'm not caring to watch it and make fun of it. I'm not even caring to watch it to, you know, care about it at all. You know, I don't even want to acknowledge it exists. Hold on. What are we doing? Hold on, no. Okay, what do we got here? I don't have anything. Okay, we're still moving towards that. We're gonna go up this way now. You just can't go through having some sort of intellectual property that's popular in pop culture and not... I mean, let's look at it like this. There are things that are out there right now, okay, that are popular in the pop culture zeitgeist for young people who are between X and Y, you know, years old, that love it, right? If you take what they have and love and crap all over it, they are not going to be there anymore. They're not going to, you know what? It doesn't matter to me anymore, and I don't care. And that's where a lot of people are with Star Wars, unfortunately. You know, what do you have to offer me that's good new. Well, we can offer you new, but we can't offer you good, you know? And calling people names isn't going to help your matter. Help your mentality, your position, I should say. Because it won't. You have to ask yourself at one point, why do I care about doing things about Star Wars? What's a legacy IP? Well, why is it a legacy IP? Because the people, the IP has been revived and maintained by people who care about it. Okay, well, let's make sure we make those people mad. Well, why are you going to make those people mad? They're the people who kept the IP alive the entire time. It just makes no sense to me. You know, and I get the mentality, well, we want to keep it fresh and keep it relevant to people. I get the mentality, but you need to hire people who have a better grasp of what's entertaining and what's engrossing than what you're doing right now. Because the recent show that's on television or streaming right now, from what I have seen, and I have seen some of it. I've not watched all of it, of course, but I've seen, because I canceled my Disney Plus subscription. But I've seen some of it, and it's like this is bad, and it's like it's not bad. They contradict the canon of Star Wars, but at the same time, you look at it and go, this didn't only contradict the canon of Star Wars. It's not good writing. It's just not. And that's how I feel. And I've lost. You know, 15 years ago, I would have gone to the mat for Star Wars and been like, oh my God, how dare you destroy the thing that I love, you know, that kind of thing. And now it's like, I'm a young adult. I'm sorry, I'm an adult. I'm in middle age. I just don't care I don't care enough. I have way too many other things I need to care about. I need to worry about my bills. I need to worry about this and that and everything else. What you have to offer, I just don't care about anymore, and I refuse, if I don't care about it anymore, to support it. You know, it's just how it is, and it's got nothing to do with. To me, it has nothing to do with politics or agenda or anything like that, which everyone tries to push right now. It just comes down to the fact that it's just not good character development, it's not good writing, and it hasn't been that way for a while. And if I had my way, I would go back and tell George Lucas, sell it to Jon Favreau, sell it to Sam Jackson, sell it to somebody who actually cares and grew up with the frickin' lore. Don't sell it to frickin' Disney, because Disney's going to turn it into a lunchbox. Which is funny, because I had Star Wars lunchboxes as a kid, but I hope you know what I'm saying here, is that it's everything that Disney does with Star Wars is corporate mandated stuff, and it's not been working. It might be working enough to make even, but if you had told me 20 years ago that Star Wars would be irrelevant in my life, I would be like, are you kidding me? Star Wars is what kept me going as a kid, and I just don't care anymore. It's hard for me to care anymore. And the funny thing is I would, if I had the opportunity tomorrow, I would still go to Disney World, Disneyland, and go to Galaxy's Edge, and attempt to. I would still geek out for an hour. But do I need it? No, I do not. Holy crap. Okay, let's do this dungeon, and then we will be done for the night. 9 minutes. 2 hours and 51 minutes. Oh, get out of that. Do I have any new things I've unlocked? No, actually. Do I have any new points? I do have 2 points. 1 for each of you. No. Holy crap. Oh my god, did I just refund my whole thing? I did! I refunded everything. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to. I didn't mean to do that, but I refunded the entire tree. I thought I was gonna refund one of the 2 things, and I refunded everything. That's why you shouldn't drink. Enigma, you should not drink while you're doing your thing there. You should not. It's you drinking, and you refunded all your points. You have to learn to do things right. I guess it just pains me, you know. It's just this thing where you kind of go through and you look at something you loved as a young man, and again, it was because I died there because of my point thing that I did. My fault. I didn't mean to refund all of my points. I thought I was going to refund a couple of them. And we will finish this dungeon before I go to bed. Hey, give me those. Yeah, give me some bodies there to harvest. Get it back! Oh, come on! Are you frick... Okay. No, that was probably my fault.
I need more time.
Yeah, give me some skeletons here so they can actually defend me. Oh, it was... Okay, I just saw what it was. It was that frickin' blood orb. That's it's killed me 3 times now. And I need to hang back and let my minions do their thing and talk about bananas or whatever minions frickin' do. Yeah, take care of that guy.
I need more time.
Okay, did I get through it? Almost. Okay, my fault. My fault. I do what I want. I do what I want. It's my hot body. I do what I want. Okay, I got my full skeleton army back. That's a funny thing. I've been doing skeleton. I've been doing shadow stuff. I have no idea if skeleton stuff is the best build for a necromancer or not. I'm just like, I've done so well, and it's, oh, I got a 10,000 vampires taken care of. For you, Zealous. I don't remember slaughtering 10,000 vampires, but, you know, Buffy would be proud, so we'll go with that. I'm going to eat something when I get done with this too. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Oh, I have a bloodstone. That's why the thing is with me. So my next stream is going to be on Sunday morning. Usually it's between 9 a.m. to noonish. We will see what time I wake up on Sunday. And that will definitely be my plan as to what I'm going to do as we finish with this dungeon. Go this way now. Hey, bats. Not Batman, but actual bats. You just kind of get to the point with everything where you just wonder if it is worth the squeeze, and quite honestly, I would... How do I say this without being completely insulting? I would rather watch something new that's mediocre than watch a company destroy something that I really love. I guess is really the best way to put it. Because with mediocre, you can do something different, but when you get to the point where they're just destroying a legacy franchise that so many people love, it's just gotten to the point where it's like I can't care anymore. I have way too many other things in my mind that matter to worry about this, and I can tell you that's something I used to do as a young adult when I was dealing with anxiety that I didn't know was anxiety. Is that I would always think about Star Wars. I would go to bed and go, oh, think about Star Wars, dream about Star Wars, think about Star Wars. I would do that, and now I can't do that. I can't. So definitely move back on Sunday morning, Central Standard Time. As you see, we've only gained a couple of, I mean, we gained 3 levels doing this? 3.5 levels, because I see here that it's, yeah, we're going to gain 5 from this, and it's going to put us at 7. I will still probably play this tomorrow offline. And I'm doing this just to have fun. That's the whole thing, is I really love have fun. This is good stuff. It really is fun for me to do this because I've built this character, and I don't know if I have the best build for this character at all. I have no idea. The point of the fact is I'm having fun playing it, and that should be the best thing about any game that you play, is that you have fun. Destroy 3 corpse piles. You have fun while doing it. I died! What the heck? I died! I did not mean to die. It's there. Oh, come here, you. Okay, we need to. Okay, you and the bodies. Yeah. And it's this thing where I realized, Amanda, I don't know if you know this, and I'm not insulting you if you don't. It's not, nothing that I say here or do is mean to be insulting to anyone. I'm in trouble here. You're out of ideas. That's the whole thing. If you look at everything you're doing right now is a sequel or reboot of something that came before, and that's, the problem. I really want to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I do, and I'm sure that's going to be a funny, well-deserved experience. I'm not insulting. I have a feeling Ryan Reynolds went into that, and Hugh Jackman went into that and said, we're going to do this, and you guys are going to like it. And I have a feeling Disney said, you know what, at this point, you can't do much worse than what we've been doing. I died again. Look at that. You know, I just kind of get that feeling because, you know, the last couple of Marvel Disney films have not done well. So I have a feeling with Deadpool and Wolverine, you know, given the kind of character that Deadpool is, you know, he is not a rated PG-13 character. That being said, if you really want a funny experience, watch Wolverine 2, and then watch Once Upon Deadpool, which is the PG-13 version of Deadpool 2, and it's actually really funny that way. But I think that I really hope that Deadpool and Wolverine brings the MCU back to what they used to be. My fear is that it's going to be an anomaly in the system, because I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be this thing where Jackman and Ryan got together because they're good friends and got together and done this movie together, and everyone loves it, and then in the long run, it doesn't mean a bloody thing when it's all said and done in the MCU.
Please, get back from them.
Ah! Okay. Oh, we're doing really well here. I kind of hate to say this because the next time they do a seasonal event, I don't want to do a necromancer, but look at how strong my necromancer is. Remember what the trailer for Captain America and the Brave New World came out without Captain America in it? Today, because they're going to put it before Wolverine and Deadpool. I guarantee you every showing of Deadpool Wolverine you're going to see is going to have that trailer before it, because that's the next MC movie that's coming out. And I don't know, they're counting on recognizability and star power, because unfortunately the gentleman who is playing Thaddeus Ross has passed away. So they went and decided to, and it's not dumb by them, they went and decided to get one of the most recognizable actors in Hollywood to play his replacement, Harrison Ford. I do not fault them for that whatsoever. But is it going to be good? Supposedly they've had to reshoot like 90% of the movie. I don't know. I really don't know. No, I'm not passing judgment on a movie I've not seen yet. I can definitely tell you that the MCU films I've seen in Phase 4 and Phase 5 have been lacking, with the exception of Spider-Man No Way Home, which is not an MCU production, by the way. Sony was insanely smart to make that about more about the Spider-Verse than the MCU. And they will be able to turn that into something. And they will find out they don't really need the MCU. And they're gonna and Marvel's gonna Disney's gonna find out, yeah, we need Spider-Man more than he needs us. So I certainly I want to see it happen. You know, the Tom Holland storyline is not bad. What they've done with him, his Spider-Man, is not a horrible thing. I kind of want to see what they're going to do with it, but it's going to come down to what Sony wants to do with the franchise, because they own it. As long as they abide by the contract standards, which is releasing a Spider-Man film every so X amount of years, you know, or a Spider-Man adjacent film, I guess is the best way to put it. Give me that dagger. For no reason other than to harvest it. Kill these guys. Get them down. Get them down. I know you can't see it because my fat face is in the way of it, but we're almost at the third level of level 45, so we're getting there. I'm sorry, 85 is what I meant to say.
I'm not ready yet.
I apologize. I meant 85. I know I'm at 85, but I said 45. I will recover much faster than people that might have not realized what they were saying or doing in recent weeks. Without any context given to that. Blighted Tomb. This is going to be where we fight the boss, right? Yep, Blood Bishop again. Get out of the way. This will definitely give us another Paragon point. Got him. That didn't get me a Paragon point? Oh my god, I thought for certain it would. I'm not going to leave it there. We got to get another Paragon point.
Not while I'm in town.
Not while I'm in town.
While I'm in town.
Yeah, I say this quite honestly. I am the type of person who will never get into politics, never tell you to vote for, because I went to community college where I basically had well, let's just finish this and we'll go to bed. One more whisper chest. If we get all these things together, we can do a whisper chest. I went to college, and first time doesn't matter. The second time, third time. Let's go third time, because Enigma's a professional idiot from time to time. I went and I really took it seriously, and it was like 2010, where as I said, I was at Lame Slop, and I basically said, I can't do this for the rest of my life. It just basically comes down to the point where you realize this is a job, this is not a career. And anyone who is in the lower half of things. Okay, what is this? This is, I don't have this met yet. Damage, maximum life. What is this? Dexterity. Maximum life. Where's it? I want to go this way. We're going to go this way first. Yeah, once we get the 100 here and we do the thing, I will call it. I don't remember my point was, because I'm an idiot. The whole thing is that you want to make sure that whatever you're doing at that point is, you know, you want to make sure you're moving towards your future. And when you're young, it's, you know, I was that way where it's, you know, you're in your 20s, you're invincible, nothing's gonna happen to me. You don't have to worry about anything. Well, yeah, I'm telling you right now, in my 40s, in my late 40s, I'm realizing I have to catch up on my retirement. I have to catch up on my 401k. I have to catch up on my what's going to happen to me when I can no longer work. You know, that kind of thing. And, you know, my boss retired today. He was 70 years old. And one of my bosses anyway. And again, as I said already, he's a sweetheart of a man. But at the same time, you could see him walking around the office where it was like, I don't want to be like that. I want to have time to recover and relax and enjoy the fruits of my labor. And, you know, he was a baby boomer. Obviously, he was 70 years old. Is 70 years old. He's not passed away. He retired today. He didn't pass away. You know, I completely get it. I understand the mentality, but at the same time, it's like I want to have time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I want to, and that's a Gen X thing. Work-life balance was a Gen X thing before it was anything else. It was like, I'll work my butt off, but when I'm not scheduled to work, I'm not going to work. And that's a totally different thing from baby boomers. Baby boomers are like, I'm not working right now, but I'll do whatever I can because I have to do whatever I can. And us Gen Xers are like, yeah, work-life balance, baby. We want to make sure we have time to recover, relax, rest, enjoy life, etc., etc., etc. I just want to get this done and we'll okay. Oh my God! When I complete this, I'm gonna get into the Whisper Tree thing. So let's do it. Get back. Into 83. Okay, we're almost there. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I know that because I have had a week, you know, and it's been my week because of mental, etc., etc., etc. Are you kidding? How did I get kill me? Yes, what? This is insane. Go back up there and kick some butt. What was that? Yeah, well, at this point, it's about revenge. Kill those things. Okay, we're good. So let's go over here and get our Whisper Tree reward and Tree of Whispers reward, and we'll go, you know. We're not gonna make it to 86 tonight, but hey, you know,
I'm not ready.
There we go. Harvesting sands, alright, okay, alright. Okay, I have room to go over here and get the Tree of Whispers reward. We'll probably put us about halfway to level.
It is done.
Oh, chest plates. Yeah, we'll level up the next time. If not, offline.
I cannot do that.
Yes, you can. What do we got here? Chest plates. Exactly the same. Look at the intelligence difference there. No, there's no way I'm going to take that. This is a little better. 925. Maximum life. No intelligence thing. In this case, again, I can't do it. I can't. I just can't. I cannot make the change. Alright, come on. All items. Oh wait. We have to. Yeah, I know. Alright, so let's go ahead and call it, because I've been here longer than usual.
I cannot do that here.
I cannot do that here. My next stream is going to be on Sunday morning. Pardon me. 9 a.m. to noonish. Central Standard Time. Chicago time. So, hey, what if the moon were made of spare ribs? I love that thing. And that's why my Harry Carey impression is not any good. And Will Ferrell, as much as I think some of his impressions are horrible, he believes his Harry Carey impression is good, and that is good enough for me. Sunday will be my time to return. Sunday morning, Central Standard Time. I plan on playing this a little more. I know I was playing Final Fantasy IX. We might continue. We might next week do Final Fantasy IX. We will see. I'm just doing this to have fun, you know. I'm having a good time. There's not a lot of. Oh, what do we have here? I got. What is this? Cool. I'll take that. As you see, we only got like 5 levels left until we max this whole thing out. So I will be back on Sunday. We'll play more of probably Diablo 4. I gotta record a podcast tomorrow or Sunday or whenever I get to it this weekend. And furthermore, I need to make sure I mow my lawn and take care of my dog. But anyway, I will make sure I see everybody on Sunday at some point or another. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you had a wonderful week and you're going to have a great weekend. Okay, I really mean that. And I will talk to you very soon. And, you know, I'm at Evil Enigma on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Yik. Feel free to reach out to me. I will be more than happy to talk to you about my streams or whatever else. Okay, I really will. But I definitely hope that you are doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself and taking care of your loved ones. And gosh, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. What is this? Hold the